Hi all. So I'm going to start by doing a mindful practice which is based on an awareness of breath exercise. So again, a relatively short one just to give you an idea of the way in which a mindful meditation practice, really focusing on the breath, the steps that this might take. So as we get going, again, leading on from the introduction, we're just going to be aware of our posture. So choosing the way in which that you want to take your seat, whether or not it's in an upright chair like I'm in right now, or you might choose to sit on some cushions or even a meditation stool. But I'm going to give the directions as if we're just sitting on a chair like I am right now. So the invitation is to close your eyes, but only if this feels okay. If for any reason closing your eyes doesn't feel very supportive for you, you can always kind of have your eyes gaze down just like this, and that can then take out some of the light from the area, or you can choose to close your eyes just like I am doing now. So as you're watching the video, if you watch the video, you'll see that my eyes will be closed, but if you're listening, then obviously you won't know exactly what is actually happening, so that might make it a bit easier in some way. So I'm going to ask you now just to find your posture as we talked about before. Remember, feet flat on the floor, holding your body up in an upright position, and then just choosing to close the eyes if that feels okay, and I'll lead the practice then for a short period of time. So just coming into this practice today, just spending a couple of moments just settling in now. Just noticing how sensations of the body, connecting to the things that are supporting it, feel right now. So the feet flat on the floor, backs of the leg on the chair, sense of the lower back, and then the spine rising up towards the ceiling, the neck and the head just resting on the top. And in this practice today, we're really focusing on the awareness of the breath. As I said before, if the breath doesn't feel a very supportive place to rest your focus of the attention, you can choose to switch to a different practice, or just focus on an area like the body instead. So just being aware of the whole of the body as it's sat here right now. Awareness of the pressure, gentle weight pressing down. And we can turn towards and really narrow our focus of attention just to the awareness of the breath. And in this practice today, I'm going to invite you just to focus that attention all the way down into the abdomen, the lower abdomen area, just to begin with. So imagining our zoom lens of attention going from a broad focus, really narrowing down just to focus on how the breath is in the lower abdomen. And then as best we can, just following the in-breath and following the out-breath. Noticing on the in-breath the belly rises, and then on the out-breath the belly falls. You might find it helpful to actually hold our hand, the palm of our hand, just holding gently that lower abdomen area, just to really help us notice the rise and fall of the belly. So as we breathe in, the belly rises, the hand rises, might notice the stretch of the clothes. And then as we breathe out, it just sinks back down. Just following the the in-breath and the out-breath. And from time to time we will notice that our mind will wander. This is what our minds will do. And we might perhaps turn attention just to that, just to notice where the mind has wandered. Oh, there's planning, there's organising, there's dinner, there's daydreaming, oh, there's worry. So just perhaps acknowledging that, but then coming back gently but firmly back to the breath, back to just this in-breath, just this out-breath. No judgment there when the mind wanders, just coming back, returning each time to this brand new in-breath, brand new out-breath. So really bringing this curiosity to the sensations of the breath as we're experiencing it now. So just kind of really noticing each part of the breath. So on the in-breath there's a beginning, middle, an end, and then a gentle pause just before the beginning, middle, end of the out-breath, and then another gentle pause just before the next in-breath. Just following the whole cycle of the in-breath, whole cycle of the out-breath. Really tuning into any sensations that are present here. Almost as if we're riding this wave, surfing the breath. And you might notice there can be a tendency at times to want to hold on to the breath, to maybe make it deeper or longer, or a particular style of breath. Just seeing if it's possible just to let go. Just let the breath do its thing. Our job here is just to notice how the breath is. Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing again if the mind wanders off for a short time, perhaps becoming aware of sounds or other distractions in the space where we are. Just noticing where that's gone. And again, no need to give ourselves a hard time. This is what our minds will do, but just bringing ourselves back. This in-breath and this out-breath. Just allowing an awareness once more of the whole of the body as it's sat here. Again, once more reconnecting with the feet flat on the floor, the backs of the leg on the chair, the lower back and the spine rising up, almost kind of zooming out our attention out to hold the whole of the body in awareness. And in the last few moments, just becoming aware again of the whole of the body in the space of the room where you're in right now. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, reconnect with the light and the space that you're in and with me. You might notice you need to stretch a little bit after that practice. So that was a short awareness of breath practice.